My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the B.Ed second semester subject Art in Education as prescribed by Osmania University and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 2 first important short question is Printmaking and Design Painting. Printmaking is an art technique where an image is created on one surface, like wood, metal, or a block, and then transferred, printed, onto paper or cloth. It allows the artist to make many copies of the same design. Example, in India, block printing on fabrics of Rajasthan and Gujarat is a famous form of printmaking. Artists carve designs on wooden blocks, dip them in color, and press them on cloth to create beautiful saris and dupattas. Design painting is about creating patterns, shapes, and decorative styles using colors and imagination. It focuses more on creativity and decoration rather than realism. Example, Madhubani painting of Bihar is a design-based art where artists use bright colors, flowers, birds, and geometric shapes to make attractive designs. Together, printmaking and design painting encourage creativity, patience, and appreciation for Indian traditional art. They also make learning fun and artistic for students. Next important short question is 2. What are the main forms of visual arts? Main forms of visual arts. Visual arts are those art forms that we can see with our eyes. They focus on creativity, colors, designs, and imagination. The main forms are 1. Painting, creating pictures on paper, canvas, or walls using colors. Example, Madhubani paintings of Bihar use natural colors and depict gods, animals, and nature. 2. Sculpture, making three-dimensional objects from clay, stone, or wood. Example, rock-cut sculptures of Ellora caves show India's ancient art skills. 3. Drawing, using pencils, charcoal, or ink to make simple or detailed sketches. Example, children's portrait sketches in art class. 4. Printmaking, transferring designs from blocks or plates onto paper or fabric. Example, block printing of Rajasthan on saris and dress materials. 5. Crafts and design, artistic items made for daily use or decoration. Example, pottery of Khurja, UP, and Warli tribal art. These forms not only show beauty but also express ideas, culture, and emotions. Next important short question is 3. Write a short note on Nirmal paintings of Adilabad. Nirmal paintings of Adilabad. Nirmal paintings are a famous traditional art form from Nirmal town in Adilabad district, Telangana. They are known for their bright colors, smooth finish, and golden touch. This art has a history of almost 400 years, started during the rule of the Kaktiya and later the Nizams. These paintings are usually made on wooden surfaces like trays, furniture, and wall hangings. Artists use natural colors from plants, minerals, and stones. A special feature is the use of golden paint, which gives a royal look. The themes often include nature, birds, animals, trees, mythological stories, Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Mughal miniatures. Example, a Nirmal painting may show Krishna with cows or peacocks in a forest decorated with golden borders. Today, Nirmal art is promoted by Nirmal Industry Cooperative Society, and these paintings are gifted in cultural events. Nirmal paintings are not just art, they reflect Telangana's tradition, skill, and beauty. Next important short question is 4. What is the Golconda style of painting? Golconda style of painting. The Golconda style of painting developed during the rule of the Qutb Shahi dynasty in Hyderabad, 16th-17th century. It is one of the important schools of the Deccan miniature paintings. This style is famous for its rich colors, detailed designs, and royal themes. Artists used bright colors like red, green, and gold, giving the paintings a luxurious look. Figures in these paintings were shown with round faces, large eyes, and graceful postures. The background often had palaces, gardens, and decorative arches, showing the culture of the royal courts. Example, a Golconda painting might show a king sitting in his darbar with queens and musicians, or courtly scenes with dancers. Sometimes, it also showed religious themes like stories of Krishna. The Golconda style is remembered as a blend of Persian influence and local Indian tradition, making it an important treasure of Deccan art. Next important short question is: 5. Define clay modeling. Clay modeling is the art of shaping soft clay into different forms and figures. It is one of the oldest forms of art and craft, used to make toys, idols, pots, and decorative items. Since clay is soft and easy to handle, children and artists can give it any shape they like. This activity helps in developing creativity, patience, and imagination. It also improves hand-eye coordination and gives joy to learners. In schools, clay modeling is often used to teach children about animals, fruits, vegetables, and human figures in a fun way. Example, a student may create a Ganesh idol, a flower pot, or a bird figure using clay. During festivals like Ganesh Chaturthi, eco-friendly clay idols are widely used. Thus, clay modeling is not only a form of art but also a way to express ideas in 3D form, making learning more lively and interesting. Next Unit 2. Long questions. First important long question is: discuss the significance of visual arts in education with suitable examples. Significance of visual arts in education. Visual arts include drawing, painting, sculpture, design, crafts, and other creative forms. In education, they play a very important role in shaping the all-round development of students. Visual arts are not just about making beautiful objects but also about learning creativity, discipline, and expression. First, visual arts help students to express their feelings and ideas. A child may not always speak freely, but through drawing or painting, they can share their thoughts. For example, when a student paints a rainy day, it shows their imagination and observation. Second, visual arts develop creative thinking and problem-solving skills. When students create a design or sculpture, they think of shapes, colors, and balance. This improves their ability to plan and think differently, which is useful in all subjects. Third, visual arts improve motor skills and concentration. Activities like clay modeling, printmaking, or craftwork require patience and hand-eye coordination. This makes students more focused and disciplined. Fourth, visual arts help students connect with culture and tradition. Indian art forms like Nirmal paintings, Telangana, Warli art, Maharashtra, or Madhubani paintings, Bihar, teach children about the rich heritage of India. For example, learning to draw Nirmal art not only improves skill but also builds pride in local culture. Lastly, visual arts add joy and relaxation to education. In today's competitive world, art activities reduce stress and make learning more enjoyable. Schools often conduct painting competitions, craft exhibitions, or wall paintings to encourage creativity among students. Example, a school may ask students to create posters on Save Environment. This not only uses drawing skills, but also spreads awareness about social issues. In conclusion, visual arts in education develop imagination, creativity, discipline, and cultural values. They prepare students to become confident, innovative, and emotionally balanced individuals. Next important long question is to explain the different materials used in visual arts like rangoli, pastel, clay, nakashi. Different materials used in visual arts. Visual arts use many kinds of materials to create paintings, designs, and craftwork. Each material has its own style, beauty, and cultural meaning. Some common materials are rangoli, pastel, clay, and nakashi. 1. Rangoli materials. Rangoli is a traditional Indian art made on the floor using natural or colored powders, rice flour, flowers, or even colored sand. It is mostly used during festivals like Diwali or Sankranti. For example, in Telangana and Andhra, women draw muggulu in front of houses to welcome guests and gods. Rangoli is not just decoration, but it also teaches patience, geometry, and cultural values. 2. Pastel colors. Pastels are soft coloring sticks made from powdered pigment and chalk. They are easy to use, bright, and smooth, which makes them suitable for drawing and shading. Students often use pastel colors in schools for sketching and painting because they blend easily. For example, when drawing a sunset scene, pastel colors help in smooth shading of the sky. 3. Clay. Clay is one of the oldest materials used in art. It is soft and can be shaped into pots, toys, idols, or models. Clay modeling improves hand skills and creativity among children. In schools, students often make clay fruits, animals, or Ganesh idols as part of art activities. In India, clay is also used in terracotta art and pottery traditions. 4. Nakashi, Nirmal art. Nakashi is a special material used in Nirmal paintings from Telangana, Adilabad. Traditionally, natural colors and fine brushes are used to paint mythological and floral designs on wooden panels and furniture. For example, Nirmal artists decorate wooden trays or wall hangings with golden floral borders, making them world famous. Conclusion. Different materials in visual arts not only create beauty but also connect us with tradition, improve creativity, and develop skills. Rangoli brings cultural pride, pastel colors bring imagination, clay gives shape to ideas, and nakashi shows heritage. Together, they make visual arts more meaningful and enjoyable in education. Next important long question is 3. Describe the various methods of visual arts such as collage, block printing, paper cutting. Methods of visual arts, collage, block printing, and paper cutting. Visual arts is not just about drawing or painting, it also includes many creative methods that help students express their ideas in different ways. Some popular methods are collage, block printing, and paper cutting. Each has its own process, beauty, and learning value. 1. Collage. A collage is made by sticking different materials like paper, cloth, magazine cutouts, or photographs onto a surface to form a new picture or design. For example, students can create a nature collage by pasting leaves, newspaper clippings, and color paper on chart paper. This method helps in improving imagination, arrangement skills, and recycling waste materials. It is simple but very powerful in expressing themes like festivals, seasons, or social messages. 2. Block printing. Block printing is an old technique where designs are carved on wooden blocks, dipped in color or ink, and pressed on cloth or paper to make repeated patterns. This method is widely used in India, especially in Rajasthan, Bagru prints and Gujarat. For example, a simple floral design can be carved on a block and used to decorate bedsheets or greeting cards. Students enjoy block printing because it combines craft, design, and creativity. It also teaches patience and neatness. 3. Paper cutting. Paper cutting is the art of cutting shapes, patterns, or figures out of paper to create designs. It can be simple, like making snowflakes or stars, or complex, like shadow designs. For example, children make paper lanterns during Diwali or snowflake designs during Christmas. This method improves hand-eye coordination and sharpens concentration. It also makes decorations fun and colorful. Conclusion. Collage, block printing, and paper cutting are not only fun activities but also great learning tools. They teach creativity, patience, teamwork, and cultural appreciation. Collage helps in imagination, block printing connects us with Indian traditions, and paper cutting makes designs lively and joyful. Together, these methods make visual arts more meaningful and exciting in education. Next important long question is: 4. Explain the contribution of folk painting styles in Indian art and culture. Contribution of folk painting styles in Indian art and culture. India is a land of rich traditions and diverse cultures, and folk paintings are one of the best reflections of this heritage. These paintings are created by common people, often using natural colors and simple tools, yet they carry deep meanings about life, faith, and festivals. 1. Cultural identity. Folk paintings are strongly connected with local traditions, rituals, and festivals. For example, Madhubani painting from Bihar is used during weddings and special occasions. The designs usually show gods, animals, birds, and nature. Such art keeps alive the cultural values of the region and passes them to the next generation. 2. Religious and social themes. Most folk paintings are linked with religion and mythology. For instance, Warli paintings from Maharashtra show farming, hunting, and tribal life, while Pattachitra paintings of Odisha narrate stories of Lord Jagannath and Krishna. These paintings are not just decorative, but also a way of teaching morals and spirituality to the community. 3. Simplicity and creativity. Folk art is unique because it uses natural colors like turmeric, rice paste, and flowers. The materials are local and eco-friendly. For example, Kalamkari art uses natural dyes and hand-drawn figures. This makes the art sustainable and creative, showing how beauty can be made with simple resources. 4. Preservation of heritage. Folk paintings act as a living museum of Indian culture. They show how people lived, what they wore, what they believed in, and how they celebrated. For instance, Nirmal paintings of Telangana reflect scenes of royal courts and nature in golden backgrounds. Such paintings connect today's generation with their roots. 5. Inspiration for modern art and crafts. Many designers, textile artists, and even filmmakers take inspiration from folk paintings. Saris, wall hangings, handicrafts, and even greeting cards often use Madhubani, Warli, or Kalamkari designs. This not only keeps the tradition alive, but also provides livelihood to artisans. Conclusion. Folk painting styles are not just art, they are a bridge between past and present. They tell stories of India's traditions, spread values, beautify festivals, and inspire modern creativity. Through these paintings, Indian art and culture remain colorful, meaningful, and alive for generations. Next important long question is: 5. How can artworks be displayed effectively in schools and communities? How can artworks be displayed effectively in schools and communities? Artworks made by students or local artists deserve proper display so that people can see, enjoy, and learn from them. When displayed effectively, art creates inspiration, pride, and cultural awareness in schools and communities. 1. School exhibitions and art corners. In schools, artworks can be displayed through annual exhibitions, art fairs, or a permanent art corner on notice boards and walls. For example, during Children's Day, a school can organize an exhibition of drawings, paintings, and crafts made by students. This motivates children to express themselves and boosts confidence. 2. Classroom and corridor displays. Everyday artworks such as drawings, clay models, or collages can be displayed in classrooms, corridors, or libraries. Rotating displays ensure that every student's work gets recognition. For instance, in a corridor wall, teachers can fix a soft board to showcase weekly themes like festivals, seasons, or nature art. 3. Community exhibitions and festivals. In communities, artworks can be displayed during local festivals, cultural fairs, or public spaces like community halls and parks. For example, a Warli art workshop in a village can end with a public display of student paintings in the Panchayat office. This makes the community proud of its culture. 4. Digital platforms and virtual galleries. In today's digital world, schools and communities can use websites, social media pages, or online exhibitions to showcase artworks. A simple class blog or WhatsApp group can share pictures of rangoli, clay models, or paintings with parents and friends. This helps reach a larger audience. 5. Creative display techniques. Art can be displayed in thematic ways, like grouping paintings about nature together, using frames made from recycled materials, or even hanging mobiles made of paper art. Outdoor walls can have murals painted by students, making the environment colorful and lively. Conclusion. Effective display of artworks in schools and communities is not just about decoration, it is about encouragement, recognition, and cultural sharing. Whether through exhibitions, wall displays, digital galleries, or community events, art should be celebrated. When students see their work valued, they gain confidence. And when communities engage, art becomes a bond of creativity and culture.